An update from News 8's Jamie Muro, who is at a place that he visited earlier this week, the Mystic Seaport. See how things are holding up there. Good morning, Jamie.
Chris, good morning. Indeed, we did do a story out here at Mystic Seaport earlier this week. We have a good vantage point. What you're looking at here is the Charles Morgan, one of the oldest American ships afloat, is what Mystic Seaport often likes to say. You know, what they did here is they really shored up this historic ship so it could endure the possibility of a severe storm. What you're seeing, of course, is it's in the process of renovation, so it is in dry dock. It's got supported by steel, but they reinforced it with extra material just to make sure that it would be okay during Hurricane Irene as it blew through. And actually, a lot of the other older ships that they have here at Mystic, they did similar things. A lot of the tall ships with the mast, they took the sails down, obviously, extra reinforcement. Actually, I want to show you the water is just to my right here. You're going to get a quick look at my back, but now you're getting a good look at vantage point out in the water here, and you can see in many cases, too, this one ship here, this light blue one, how it's got extra ropes tied both to the dock and then tied down into the water. And actually, the fire department told me just a while ago after we finished going live with you earlier in the 6 o'clock hours, that a lot of these boats, these bigger boats, have ropes going completely underneath the water all the way to the other end of the shoreline. The reason being, of course, is to keep them as stable as possible. Now, in terms of weather conditions, what has been interesting, and this is exactly what Gil and Steve have been talking about, is we're getting these periods, at least to the southeastern shore, where the wind is really blowing. It starts pouring. In fact, just before we went live here, the rain was coming down in sheets, and we were like, great, this is great timing, we're going to get soaked. And then as soon as you toss to us out here in Mystic, well, then it kind of stops. So it is kind of unusual in that regard. Again, we've been seeing wind gusts around 20 to 30 miles an hour. But then, again, it starts to calm down. And there was a boom there to my left here. One thing that was concerning the folks here at Mystic on the Morgan, getting back to the Morgan quickly, is you can see that tarp that goes over the ship. They wanted to make sure that was secure as well, because obviously that becomes a sail if the wind gets underneath it. One thing to show you too, we're going to go to some houses that are right here on Bay Street. Different people taking different approaches to how they are meeting this storm. Some folks that live on the water here didn't board up their windows at all, but then you see this one house, 2 or 3 houses down, I should say, they put the plywood over the windows in anticipation of what's to come. We're going to keep canvassing the southeastern shore here in Connecticut, give you updates and let you know what's going on. But for now, we are live at Mystic Seaport. I'm Jamie Muro, News 8.